Hello, once again, it's Damon, and I'm recording this in block. And I just did Rebooking WrestleMania 1. And I thought by the end of it, why not rebook WrestleMania 2? It could be 2 nights. Why not? But I thought it might be a good idea. So I would start off WrestleMania 1. No, sorry, WrestleMania 2, night 1. I would start off with the Intercontinental title match. And here's why I might be. I would have Tito Santana have a 1 year title reign, and he defends against the Macho Man, Randy Savage. And this is where Randy Macho Man Savage wins the title. He wins the exact same way as he did in basically when he wins the title. He's basically Tito Santana tries for a back suplex, Randy Savage a foreign object, and while he's in the midst of dropping Savage down with a back suplex, Savage hits him right between the eyes with the foreign object and pins him for the 1, 2, 3. Same finish. That's fine. That's match number one. Match number two for night one would be, let me check. Match number one and match number two, I would have, I would have, sorry, I would have Jake the Snake Roberts beating George Wells, same as in real life. Now, what will be the next match? The next match I would have is making sure to make sense a little bit of this. It will be, I would have a match that has to be kind of appealing both sides. So I would have Adrian Adonis face up against Oklahoma. No, I wouldn't do that. Don't worry. I wouldn't have this. I would have Bruno Sammartino face off against Adrian Adonis. So since I had Pedro Morales face Bruno last year, I would have Bruno this time win against Adrian Adonis. Adorable Adrian Adonis there. So yeah. Afterwards, I would have Paul Orndorff take on Don Morocco, and this actually would have a finish. And since Paul Orndorff is going to turn heel and become basically be positioned as the guy to face Hulk Hogan in the summer, you have Orndorff win, and you have him win like it's a really back and forth match. But the way he wins, when he does win, it's like maybe one finisher, and he basically you show he's already have his heel side already there because he hits two pile drivers, not just one to win the match. So that'd be the fourth match. What will be the fifth match, you might ask? Well, it's a good question there. And I thought, why not have the World Tag Title match right now between the Dream Team and the British Bulldogs? And that like in real life, the Bulldogs win this title. And main event of night one is going to be Roddy Piper with Cowboy Bob Orton versus Mr. T and a partner of his choice. And I was struggling which partner could he have? You could have Pedro Morales, you could have basically this, but I don't want Piper to be pinned 2 WrestleManias in a row. So Cowboy Bob Orton would be the one pinned, and Mr. Tina's partner will end up winning the night one main event. Night two, I would start off pretty hot there, so I would start off with Corporal Kirchner versus Nikolai Volkov. And again, Corporal Kirchner wins. Then you have a women's title match, which was 1 minute in real life, was a Fabulous Moolah defending against Velvet McIntyre. No, I I wouldn't have screwed Wendy Richter. I would have Wendy Richter take on basically a debuting Sherry Martel, and Sherry Martel wins the title there. Uh, you would have afterwards Ricky Steamboat take on Bret the Hitman Hart. Was supposed to be at WrestleMania 1, and I would have it there, and it would be a fantastic match, but the winner's on doubt, Ricky Steamboat wins. Then this is when I have the battle royal, the 20-man battle royal. We have Andre, you have Jim Neidhart, you have Hercules, you have sorry, I'm just thinking. You have Ted RCD, you have William Perry, Big John Studd, you have Iron Sheik, Dan Spivey, the Killer Bees, the Billy Jim, Aku, Tony Atlas, uh, Uncle Elmer will be in this instead of wasting away a match with Adrian Adonis. Ernie Holmes, Harvey Martin, Jimbo Covert, Bill Fralick, Russ Francis. Again, Andre wins. I have no problem with this. The penultimate match of WrestleMania Night 2 will be the Junkyard Dog and George Animal Steel against the Funks. And the Funk wins. And like in real life, the main event we did be title match, a cage match between Hulk Hogan defending and winning against King Kong Bundy. So yeah, this is a lot. I realize the more I look at this small modification, because WrestleMania, actually, the quality of the matches, while it wasn't great, it's like it felt like it was given the storyline, the best it could have been. It's just, I wouldn't have it three location. At very worst, you could have gone on 2 nights on 2 different locations. And that's the most that I think WrestleMania should do. Because if not, you have to make sure that you're going to split across 2 towns, that each town has a complete card. A little tangent, I'm not going to go too much on a tangent, but I mentioned a move basically on my sequels video, why some sequels seem better than others, because some sequels, for a sequel to be great, it needs to have its own story and not lean onto a previous installment. I mean, you could watch Dark Knight and not even watch Batman Begins, it's damn good. You could have watched Batman Returns, not even watch Batman, it's damn good. Not just Batman. You could have watched Toy Story 2 and love it despite not having seen Toy Story 1. You could have watched Rocky 2, not watching Rocky 1. Of course, the enjoyment is enhanced. And sometimes really makes you it can be actually heartwarming and sometimes give you the feels when you watch the originals, but sometimes it's not needed. I mean, you didn't need to watch for Star Trek Wrath of Khan. You didn't seem to see the first one of the series to love that movie. Why? Because all those sequels I mentioned, the story is stand alone, you know? And for a WrestleMania card, if it's split across 2 nights, to me, it has to be standalone. It should be like, if it was the only night of WrestleMania, it gets my approval. And that's what it should be. I mean, don't make an incomplete card, make 4 matches out of 12, and then afterwards, the rest of the night, 2/3 of the night, you basically watch on closed circuit, as if at this point, you should have just gone to a movie theater to watch it instead. So that's my opinion. That's what I feel should have been WrestleMania 2. So it's a 2-for-1 in terms of rebooking. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe, and I should have more series. Basically, I should have a video about movies because it's been a while since then. So yeah, just keep me up to date, and as always, have a great day. Bye.